Security is being ramped up in Russian cities amid reports of an armed rebellion. The head of the Wagner Mercenary Group, Yevgeny Prigozhin, has rallied his troops and reportedly returned to Russia.
Russia's President Vladimir Putin has addressed the nation after Wagner mercenary forces claimed control of military sites in Rostov-on-Don. He described the move as treason and said decisive action will be taken.
Earlier this year, in January, the United States designated the Wagner Group as a, quote, transnational criminal organization, imposing new sanctions on that group. The Wagner Group, which now claims control of the Russian city of Rostov-on-Don, is an entity you've likely heard about throughout Russia's war effort in Ukraine, but you may not know exactly what it is.
Volatile chief of the Wagner paramilitary group, this guy, Yevgeny Prigozhin, once a Putin ally, claims that he has left Ukraine at the head of a column of troops and has crossed into Russia in some sort of a challenge to the Russian defense minister, with whom he's been waging a war of words since the outset of the Russian invasion of Ukraine last year.
The head of the Wagner Group has released his first statement since the group's armed mutiny on June 24th. In an 11-minute audio recording that was just released, Prigozhin explained that Wagner was bound to cease to exist on July 1st, and he says that the goal of the march was to prevent the eradication of Wagner and to, quote, ensure that those who made a huge amount of mistakes during the special military operation be held responsible.
The recent failed rebellion led by a Russian mercenary group against Moscow has shed light on the vulnerabilities within the Russian government forces. Despite the initial advancement of the Wagner Group, commanded by Yevgeny Prigozhin towards Moscow, the revolt ultimately dissipated as a deal was struck between the Kremlin and Prigozhin. Under the agreement, Prigozhin will go into exile in Belarus, while charges of armed rebellion against him will be dropped. The Russian military found itself scrambling to defend the capital city as the Wagner Group made significant progress, raising concerns about the readiness and response capabilities of the government forces. However, with the resolution of the revolt, the Russian government opted to avoid bloodshed and internal confrontation, allowing Prigozhin and his forces to retreat. This turn of events has not been without consequences for President Vladimir Putin. His strongman image has been tarnished, as the rebellion exposed weaknesses within the system he has maintained for over 2 decades. Observers have commented on the diminishing stature of Putin as a result of this affair, suggesting that it will have lasting effects on his reputation. In preparation for the potential arrival of the Wagner forces, Moscow implemented heightened security measures, including the erection of checkpoints with armored vehicles and the deployment of troops on the city's southern edge. Additionally, 3,000 Chechen soldiers were swiftly mobilized from their engagements in Ukraine and deployed to Moscow. Russian troops, equipped with machine guns, established checkpoints on the outskirts of the capital. Sections of highways were even dug up to impede the progress of the advancing forces. As the dust settles from this failed rebellion, it leaves lingering questions about the state of the Russian government's control and the potential for future uprisings. The agreement to allow Prigozhin and his troops to go free raises eyebrows and sparks speculation about the dynamics of power within the Russian political landscape. The decision not to prosecute the Wagner fighters who participated in the rebellion, while offering contracts to those who did not join in, further underscores the complexities and potential divisions within the Russian Defense Ministry. The repercussions of this failed revolt extend beyond Russia's borders, as neighboring countries and the international community closely observe the developments. The involvement of Wagner Group mercenaries in conflicts, such as in Ukraine, raises concerns about the blurred lines between state and non-state actors and the influence they may wield. The implications of this rebellion and its aftermath are likely to shape regional dynamics and provoke discussions on the security landscape in Eastern Europe. What are your thoughts on the recent failed rebellion by the Russian mercenary group against Moscow and the vulnerabilities it exposed within the Russian government forces? How do you perceive the resolution of the revolt and its impact on President Putin's leadership? Share your insights and opinions on these events by commenting below. We value your perspective and appreciate your engagement with our channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more thought-provoking discussions. Thank you for watching our video.